Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Thank you for choosing this tutorial video. Do check out my other videos too. If you don't mind, please do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is on the right bottom here. And besides this video, I do have a lot more videos, from clothes to toys, from crochet to amigurumi, hats to bags, and lots more. So do check it out. So today I'm going to make another BT21 member. I'm gonna make Koya. Koya gonna be in blue color with a purple nose and some white parts on the chest and the ear. So this Koya, the eye of the Koya is always closed, so I do not need safety eyes or safety nose. So all you need is some cotton yarn, some stuffing, and that's about it, and this 3-color cotton yarn. So today I'm going to use a 3mm hook. These are 5-ply cotton yarn. It's up to you. You can use 3-ply cotton yarn or 5-ply cotton yarn. And the hook size, I'm using 3mm. You can use 4, 3.5. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, I'm gonna start by making the nose. The nose is in purple color. So we're gonna start off by making a chain 4. This is just my habit of making a knot. After you have a knot, after you make a knot, you chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After we chain 4, always start from the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook, this is the first stitch, this is the second stitch. So go to the second stitch and make 1 single crochet, another single crochet in the next stitch, and now the last stitch here, this is the turning point. So the last stitch here, I'm going to do 4 single crochet into the same stitch. 1, oops, 2, 3, 4. By the time you do 4 single crochet into this last stitch, you're gonna turn, and by the time you turn, bring along this tail, and be careful when you're doing this last stitch. You check and see where you put your hook. If after you turn you find a hole here, means you insert into the wrong place where you will create a hole. You should always see that there's 2 strands that you take. When you poke it in, you should take 2 strands. There's always 3 here. You take 2, and when you turn, there's no hole. And if you turn, there's a hole. You have to redo again. So here I did 2. This turning I did 4. And so now I'm going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and another single crochet into the next stitch. So they're going to look like this, and all in you should have 8 stitches. 1, 2, and 4 on the turning, and 1, 2. So 2, 4, and 2, you get 8. And now I'm going to do 8 single crochet all around this. Single crochet all around. So you go to the next stitch, you go back to the first stitch here, bring this tail along, This is 1. In case you do not know where is your 1, you just add a marker. 2 means every stitch I'm going to do 1 single crochet. 3, 4. The last bits here, you just leave it inside the nose because we're going to sew this onto the amigurumi, so you won't be able to see the tail. Three, 4, 5. Oh, let me see. I think I missed out 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7, 8. You just do single crochet in every stitch. This is the starting point. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. I'll go to the first one and do a slip stitch. And I'm going to chain 1. And I'm going to pull this tight to make it into a knot. And the nose would look like this. So now I'm going to cut the yarn. You leave some tail for sewing. I'm going to sew this onto the head. And this is the nose, a purple nose. Okay, now I'm going to do the ear. I'm going to use blue yarn. So the ear, I'm going to start off by making a magic ring. You use 2 fingers. You can use 4 or 3, but 2 fingers at least. I use less yarn, right? Less yarn will be wasted. So here 2 fingers, you hold on here, you make a cross here and turn to the back and use these 2 fingers to hold on to it and use your hook. Pull through this yarn over here and make a knot. So this is a magic ring. So inside the magic ring, I'm going to do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 single crochet here, and you pull this tight. And now for row 2, I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in every single stitch. Now for beginners, once you're here and you're not sure where is the first stitch, because we're going to start from the first stitch and do increase until the last stitch here. So if you're confused, you're not sure which one is the first stitch, you count back from the hook here. This is the hook. Look at the V shape here. This V shape here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you count back the V shape here. You will find that this V shape here, this V shape here is the first stitch. And not all this. This is the knot that we did, the first knot. This is the continuation of this last stitch. So this is the one. So you're not sure, you just count back. So I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this is 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and this make 1 increase. So I'm gonna make this 2 increase. This is my second increase. 3 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase, 6 increase. After the 6th increase, we notice the hole here has got bigger. Just pull tight and it will seal off. So now we're gonna go to row 3. Row 3, I'm going to do a single crochet followed by an increase. This is single crochet, just 1 single crochet into this stitch, and you add a marker. And the next one, you're going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So you do 1 single, 1 increase. Single, increase. So by the time you come to the starting point here, you should have 18 stitches. This single crochet followed by an increase, you should have 6 sets of it. And now for row 4 until row 6, you just do single crochet all around. Let me add a marker first. Single crochet all around means you just do 1 single crochet in every stitch for row 4 until row 6. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 6. Okay, this is end of row 6. So if you want to know whether is this the 6th row, if you didn't count properly before this and you're not sure, you count from the marker, you count on the right hand side. You count from this magic ring, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if you count on the left side, you will only get 5. So always count on the right side. So now for the last row of the ear, it's going to be a decrease. I'm going to do 1 single crochet, you add your marker, and I'm going to do decrease, an invisible decrease. I'm going to use the front loop of the next stitch and the front loop of the following stitch. I'm going to yarn over 2, yarn over 2. So this is my decrease. So after the decrease, if you get confused, you're not sure where it is the next stitch, you can add marker all around before you do the decrease. Because from here, especially beginners, they won't be sure whether the next stitch is here or here. This is taken by the decrease. So you go, this is the next stitch. So you go to the next stitch and do a single crochet. And then after this single crochet, I'm going to do decrease again. And by the way, this is called invisible decrease. If you think you want to do another type of decrease, it's okay. You can do whichever decrease, or you can call it a 2 together method that suits you. So this row, I'm just going to do 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. So for those who are not sure where is your next stitch, add marker all around before you start to do your decrease. So this is my last decrease, or you can call it a 2 together. So all in this row, you should have 6 stitches. 12 stitches. 6 sets of single crochet followed by a decrease, but all in you should have 12 stitches. So this is the last row, this is the last decrease. I'll go to the next stitch, make a slip stitch and chain 1 and pull tight. So once you pull tight, kind of make a knot. You make sure you have a long tail before you cut your yarn, because I'm going to need this tail to sew this ear to the head, and make sure you make 2 of it. So now we're gonna make the white part of the ear. This time round I didn't change color on the ear. I want to make it like this and sew it on here so that the ear would have a perfect circle like this in the middle, since it's a koala bear. Okay, now we're going to do the white part. Okay, now I'm going to make the white part of the ear. So you use a white yarn, you make a magic ring. So inside the magic ring, you're going to do 6 single crochet. Okay, after 6 single crochet, pull this tight. Now you go back to the first stitch. If you're not sure where's the first stitch, and count back the V shape from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th. So this is the first stitch. So here I'm going to make an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase. I'm going to do increase in all the 6 stitches. So this is 3rd increase, my 4th increase, 5th increase, and the last one, 6th increase. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Make sure you have 12 stitches in this row, and while you crochet, and if this hole got bigger, just pull the tail. And this is the white part of the ear. You go to the next stitch, slip stitch and chain 1 and pull to make a knot here. Leave a long tail, as I'm going to sew this onto the ear. So I get a tapestry needle. Okay, let me get one of the ear. Since this one has a tail as well, I may hide the tail inside the blue part of the ear. You just take a look and see which side of the ear do you want to hide it? I mean, do you want to sew it? Okay, this is the middle part, the tail for the magic ring, and this is the tail from the blue, the ear, the blue color. So just tie a knot. I'll tie 2 knots and leave this inside the ear. And now it's kind of put it in place. This is not going anywhere. It's partly secured. Now I'm gonna sew this ear. Since I have not added stuffing, anyway, you do not need stuffing for the ear. You sew it like this. Make sure you go through the single crochet here, 1 circle, and this will stay nicely. If you do not want to sew, this onto the ear, you can also use glue. But if you use glue, if you intend to wash it sometime next time in the future, I'm not sure if the glue will still hold on to it. So it's best that I stitch it instead of, it's better I sew it onto the ear rather than stick it with the glue. Just go around it. Just follow this single crochet. And this single crochet is just like when we crochet. Just follow this single crochet and make a stitch. See, it comes up in the single crochet here, just below that single crochet, and here slowly you come up from this hole, the blue, from the blue ear. After you make a few stitches, just take a look around. Okay, I think it's nicely sewed nicely. It won't come off. I can make one more last stitch. Wait, let me get this first. This is the last stitch. Okay, check it around. Okay, I think it's, so now the ear looks like this. So when I sew this onto the head, this part here will look like a perfect circle right on top of the ear, right? So the tail here, I can just tie it onto the tail from the magic ring, and you do the same for the other ear. Okay, now I'm gonna make the hand, the arms, 2 arms. Okay, I'm gonna use blue color, there's no white part on the arms. So I'm gonna start by making a magic ring. I use 2 fingers. You make a cross, or you have any other way of making a magic ring, go ahead. You don't really have to follow my way. So once you have a magic ring, you do 4 single crochet into the ring. Here, once you have 4 single crochet in the ring, pull this tight. Let me get a marker. So here now I'm going to do increase. Go to the first stitch, you're going to start to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this is 1 increase. Two increase. Three increase. And the last increase. We started with 4 single crochet and now we do increase in every stitch, so we're gonna get 8 stitches. So after this increase, for row 3 and row 4, you're gonna do single crochet all around. So row 3 and row 4, you just do single crochet in every stitch. So I'll come back to you at the end of row 4. Okay, I've done 2 rows of single crochet all around. So this is row 4. So if you want to know which row you're at, you count from this midpoint here, this magic ring here, on the right side of the marker. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm at row 4. So I'm going to go to row 5. Row 5, I'm going to do a decrease. So I'm going to do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 single crochet, you will have 2 more stitch left. So these 2 stitch, I'm going to do a 2 together, or a decrease, so you can call it a invisible decrease. So after this row of decrease, the next row, row 6, I'm going to do single crochet all around. So you just do single crochet. So just now I did a decrease, only 1 decrease, so I have 7 stitches in that row, in the previous row. So this row I should have 7 stitches as well. Okay, 7 single crochet. So after this 7 single crochet, row 7, I'm going to do 1 more decrease again. This time I'm going to do 5 single crochet followed by a decrease. So 1. Always remember to add a marker at your starting point. 2, 3, 4, 5, After 5 single crochet, you have 2 more stitch left here. These 2 I'm going to do a 2 together. I'm going to make these 2 stitch into 1. So this is also known as a decrease. So yarn over 2, yarn over 2. And the last row, row 8, I'm going to do single crochet all around. Because the previous row I did 1 decrease, so I have 6 single crochet, 6 stitch in that row. So this row I should have 6 stitch as well. 1, 2, it's getting quite narrow. Okay, I have 6 single crochet here. And this complete the arm. So you make 2 of it. Do remember to add stuffing. You plump it up the bottom part here. If you do not add stuffing, you see this is going to be flat. You see how flat this is? So you add stuffing. So this one, I'm going to slip stitch to the next. Chain 1 and pull tight and kind of make a knot here. And make sure you have a long tail for sewing. I've added stuffing in this hand, so before I add stuffing into this hand, this arm, I'm gonna add a microphone. I want this arm to be holding a microphone. This microphone, it's in another pose. I will share the link of this microphone, the tutorial, in the description box below. So I'm gonna sew this microphone on the hand before I add stuffing, so that my needle, my tapestry needle, can come up here anytime. Okay, let me just do 1 stitch first. This looks about right. You just make a few stitches to kind of secure it. Later on you can actually shape the microphone, whether you want it to face downwards or upwards. You can actually shape it around this way, and let me make a few more stitches to hold it nicely. And we want the microphone to stay upwards like this. Make a few stitches here to make it stand upwards. It's kind of thick though. And let me see. Okay, and go straight out here so that the microphone will stay upright. And make sure when I stitch here, do not see too much of the gray. Let's make 1 more stitch just in case. Okay, it should be. You just take a look around and see if it will show like the stitches everywhere. Will it show? Okay, I think this should be right. It's just that when I stitch this to the body, I make sure this one face upwards, not like this. Like this, then at least I can just bend it. Okay, at least here it does not look like, I mean there's not much gray here. Okay, one last stitch. So when you go up here, make sure you follow the stitch, the line of the crochet line, you know. Oops. Okay, I think that's about right. Okay, and I'll hide this inside. Just hide this tail inside, and by the time I add stuffing a little bit, this black gray tail here will have nowhere to run, and I'm sure it won't come off. So let's add a little bit more stuffing. Just plumb up the tip of the hand. Okay, shape it around, use a tapestry needle or your hook to kind of move the stuffing in. You check and see if you want to make a few more stitches. And there you have these two arms. So now I'm going to move on to the next body part. Okay, now I'm going to make the tail. You just have a small blue tail. So same thing, I'm going to start off by making a magic ring. So in the magic ring, I'm going to make 6 single crochet. Okay, I have 6 single crochet here. And pull this tight. And now we're going to do single crochet all around. So 1, 2, you're going to have 6 single crochet as well, because we started off with 6, and now I'm going to do single crochet all around, so it's still 6 single crochet. It's just a small tiny tail. That's it. Pull it. Make sure you seal this hole. Seal it nicely. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is the tail. So now I'm gonna slip stitch to the next stitch. Chain 1 and pull tight, make sure it's locked here, and leave a long tail for sewing. And this is how the tail look like.